I'm Andrea Beaulieu. Today I want to talk with you about the power of archetypes in your branding, in your marketing, in your communication, in your stories. Archetypes, and I'm referring to this book here, The Hero and the Outlaw. Such a great book by Margaret, Mark, and Carol Pearson. Archetypes are these unconscious, if you will, subconscious types that we have running throughout our culture, that we're very much wired into from the time we're little kids and we hear bedtime stories. The hero, the jester, the innocent, the explorer. In my case, I think my archetype is the magician because I often work with people to go from one state into another. It's transformation, helping people go from where they from being perhaps less clear and powerful in their communication into another level. As someone once said, weaving straw, going from straw to gold. Anyway, like to think that. So that would be my archetype. And every organization has one. In fact, after reading this book, I can take a look at the nonprofits and for-profits I work with and I go, interesting, that's probably your archetype. Now, what's important about this? When you align your communication with an archetype that you are, you send a very clear message about who you are, what you do, that kind of thing. And then people who resonate with that archetype can find you. And essentially the archetype that you select is one that has deep meaning for you. It's one that tells the story. This translates into creating your brand story. Who you are, what you do, why you do it. The creation story, if you will, of your organization. And when you do this very consciously using these archetypes, they're very powerful. And when you look at the really powerful brands, the ones that are most successful are the ones that ground their communications and marketing in an archetype. Just take a look around, Starbucks, Nike, any of the ones, and look for what the archetype is. There's several of them, and what I'm going to do is in my newsletter, I'm going to share what the different archetypes are and a little bit about them so you can understand that better. This can be so helpful in your communications and in your marketing, and I would certainly love to talk with you more about it and how you can use this kind of information to become even more powerful in your communications. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Just remember, all the world is a stage and all the men and women merely players, so make sure that your play is authentically yours. See you next time.